a short clip of Bashir Magashi, Nigeria's Minister of Defense, giving a speech during the funeral of the late Chief of Army Staff and 10 other military officers circulated online. In the short clip, the minister, while reading from a script, attributed the wrong title to officials at the funeral and made grammatical blunders. Let's take a look.
Your Excellencies, the Executive Governors here present, the Chief of Staff to the President, Ambassador Gambari, the Chief of Staff, General Leke Irabo, Police Officers' Wives Association, Mrs. Victoria Irabo, the National President, Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, Mrs. Fatih Atahiru, the late Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru was an icon of professionalism, bravery, and discipline. This irreparable loss is indeed a tragedy to our dear nation. On behalf of the Commander-in-Chief, I wish to extend his great displeasure or the sadness of today's solemn event. On this note, I wish to express my heartfelt condolences to all the bereaved families, the federal government, and the good people of Nigeria for this loss.
I mean, this video went viral, Tunju. I mean, I don't know what happened there. Maybe the scriptwriters could have chosen simpler sentences or words. Heartless condolence. I don't know what happened there.
I'm going to give him a break. I think everybody's been really mean. Not everybody is good at public speaking. It's not everybody's forte. And at least he showed up to the funeral, unlike some other people. So I'm really going to give him a break here.
Okay, public communication is an important aspect of public life. So whether it's in the corporate sector or in the public sector. And what happens to many people is that they find themselves in a position of importance and they do not have the relevant communication skills to be able to engage the public. Now, in this particular case, Minister of Defense, the usual protocol is that first, once the speech is written, the boss should look at it. His staff should have taken him through it to make him practice.
He didn't feel the need to prepare.
And also teach him how to pronounce some of those words. Now, except somebody is totally incompetent. Once you prepare, once you make an effort to prepare, then you will not go to a public occasion to embarrass yourself. Now, the Minister of Defense of Nigeria, can you imagine the kind of rib-cracking laughter that will be going on in diplomatic circles in Nigeria, or even abroad? First, he started by saying the president was expressing his displeasure at the event. Displeasure, how? Displeasure that the funeral was taking place. And then somewhere along the line, he said, heartless felt condolence. So displeasure and then heartless condolences being conveyed. What kind of thing is this? And then he referred to the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Staff.
Chief of Staff, yes.
Then he referred to the wife of the Chief of Defense Staff as President something. You know, and I was wondering, what is going on here? You know, a 10 minutes, 30 minutes, rehearsal with his staff would not have caused this kind of problem. But I think, every public person should just learn from this. It's the kind of thing that can happen to you if you do not prepare. Correct. So it's not a question of what they wrote.
I mean, I thought it would be better to just
maybe you should have spoken in Hausa there.
Yes.
For convenience.
All that. Rufai, a quick comment so we could go to our next story.
But English are lingua franca. Why should you speak in Hausa?
Well, if that's the one that is easy for him.
No.
There could have been a translator there.
You should learn he wrote promotional exam when he was in the army. He used English to write it now. He should let it finish. He should get brighter grammar, and the people that are writing his speech, they should get brighter grammar. That's what, because we've seen a lot of terrible speeches being written by government officials. You wonder, across board, what is happening. So they should all get brighter grammar. That book is very effective. It helps everybody in grammar. It can still work for them. But secondly, you look at the optics and you see the nonchalance by these people, and you get very sad for this country. If he's stuttering to give a speech in a very emotional situation, but this was the same person that boldly said in this country that we should carry guns and fight bandits now. This was the same person. But he said it boldly when he said it then. But how come at a time we need leadership the most, we need it to say the right words, then we don't hear those words? Comforting words. We don't hear those words. Is this the time to even read a speech? No, it's the time I think people should say, we'll put the speech aside and talk from the heart and say how we feel about those people that passed. I expected a moment of riveting oratory, to calm the nerves, to say things like, we'll never forget his sacrifice. But we don't hear words. But it's when they want to tell us that you people go and fight bandits. Now, who are they? What are they carrying? AK-47. That's when you hear their mouth will be sharp. Brighter grammar is the way anyway.
Brighter grammar.
Brighter grammar. Very good book, Oji. I recommend it for them.
All right.